Hello, welcome back to D&D. Today Dan is DM.
Why does he get to do it? I'm the DM. I should be able to
Because
do
you
it.
suck at intros.
You get to be DM for the rest of the
I'm
video.
doing the intro.
Go on.
Go on then.
Today is the day that we play a D&D
See?
featuring Shaun
Uh-huh.
and Kyle,
Yeah, obviously.
Anthony,
Mm?
Burgess,
Mm.
and Daniel. Toby's not here. And do you want to take over doing the intro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to D&D. Today we're playing Dan's campaign that he's written. He's being the DM. We've got Shaun, Ant, and Kyle.
Uh-huh.
I am playing a dwarf
Dan's here.
engineer. And then we've got Grun and Drakenkin still. Dan, take over.
Today's campaign is called the Siege of Dankbridge.
Is that because, like, your name...
No, it's ancient Elven
okay.
based.
So it's nothing to do with Dan, Kevin? No. Dan? No.
No, actually, it's to do with the... Right. Dankbridge
Law time.
is a
There
small
you go.
farming village located in a part of the land called the Lean Lakes. Their main export is mage herb. Mage herb is a special alchemical compound plant which only hydroponic mages, or high mages, can cultivate using mana from the land. They typically work from towers with villages surrounding, and this forms the basis of a mage herb town's economy.
Sounds great,
And
to be
business.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
well,
this
go
is
on.
where we join our heroes.
Sunset. Warm evening.
Our adventurers are unwinding after a hard day's questing at the local hydroponic mage's alchemy tower, sampling some of his latest mage herb. Should have put a comma somewhere there. Arcanis carnum, specially harvested on the 47th day of Mage April.
Also known as Mapril.
Also, the mage herb's name is also known as AK-47 for sure.
47.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, on the 47, yeah, okay.
that's genius.
It is customary to note the dates of when a seed is planted, and this particular batch had been planted just 27 days ago, making the date of germination the 20th day of the 4th month.
I get it.
We join our heroes, making idle chatter with the mage.
Alright.
So, at this point, you can talk to the mage for information on the town of Dankbridge. You don't really know much yet. We've just joined our heroes. So you're having a lounge, and you can survey the area for more info.
I'd like to start off by saying, oh, some good shit. So where are we? Are we in an inn or a tavern or where?
Top of the mage's
We're in
tower.
the tower.
Top of the Major's Tower. All right.
One of you, someone among you has a personal connection with the mage.
Right.
I like.
So you've stopped off whilst
Bump
questing.
into him at the Midnight Bakery, yeah?
Well, it's definitely Grun, isn't it?
Standard.
I mean,
I'm
at this
half
point,
elf.
Grun's the only one who's ever
Like,
Demi, innit?
done mage herb.
You know what Demis are like, they're always on it.
Yeah.
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 Like,
I'm not
well,
Leshen. I'm not Leshen now. This is
Dan, when we
yeah.
started
That's true,
the
yeah.
first recording, Kyle started off smoking mage herb.
Yeah. Wait,
So-
it wasn't called mage herb then.
No.
I mean, it's a
It is now.
colloquialism called like different towns like.
Wizard weed.
So yeah, well, somewhere it's called wizard weed, and then other places it's called
I see.
Map.
arcane skunk.
Arcane. No play on words at all.
So
Dank
We
Drake
good?
hair. Yeah.
suddenly, a black dot rapidly approaches from over the horizon. As it approaches, you can see that it is an airship of the evil Vibeharsh Legion,
Hang on, that's an airship of the evil Vibeharsh Legion.
flanked by two smaller air scouts. A commotion is heard from the town below.
Fuck.
Well,
What do you think? What do you think?
reactions,
Oh,
people.
Reaction.
Straight
Right,
up.
so,
Mr.
first
Mage.
question would be, where's Leshin? Why ain't Leshin here?
It's a good
Leshin is taking care of some trade economy business.
Leshin is
Oh,
smoking
right,
a
so we left
fucking
him behind.
ton of mage herb.
Oh well, yeah, he had to sort out some stuff and he's going to meet you
He's,
here later.
he's taking a break, yeah? It's
Yeah.
all getting a bit too much.
Oh, he's put his feet up for a bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
his tolerance is too high.
Well, yeah. You know what? I think we should probably.
Well,
Well,
I'd
straight
like
off.
to-
straight off.
Mr. Mage, hello. Sorry we haven't spoken for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, the mage of the tower is looking pretty panicked because this is his town.
Yeah.
He owns the farm. Like, it's him that this town is built around.
So how many of them are there? What are we talking
Airships,
about?
3.
One large airship, two
And,
smaller airships, enough
When you
to
say
fuck
large,
you up if
When you
you...
say large, what are we talking?
Crew numbers.
Wait,
Are we talking
a schooner.
impending doom or is there?
schooner.
Crew
Yeah,
numbers.
well, it's like
Wow.
it's like
I see.
the middle one's like
It's a Corvette. Yeah,
a
okay.
ship
standard.
that you'd find in the
Not
ocean.
like the car.
No, I know what
Yeah,
you mean.
right, okay.
Yeah.
The worst thing is I actually do know what you mean.
Okay. I see.
So
Yeah.
one of them's big and the other two are small.
Okay.
They're just little scouts, like 4-man crew something.
So just so I have an idea of the fucking situation, would this be an equal balance of power, or is there enough of them to really kick off with you?
They land and they start pouring into the town. It's a legion. It's not a fat army,
I see.
but it's enough to siege a small town and make you shit your pants.
I'd like to
because
straight up.
Okay.
They're
Can I-
trained soldiers, right?
Can
Yeah,
I ask
standard,
Mr. Archmage or whoever he is,
Yes, you can.
what he knows about the Legion and whether he was expecting this at all? Because it seems a bit, unannounced.
Yeah,
Random.
out of the blue.
Out
Sky.
of yeah, nice. Yeah, good.
Frantically, he turns to you and he says, "We've been expecting this for months. Every now and then they come round, but
Sweet for telling your visitors.
well, every
fuck.
time they've come round, we've had it like covered up and they haven't been able to find it. Sometimes they bring dogs, sometimes they don't.
Air dogs.
But we've been expecting it, but not today.
shit, dogs.
We thought it was coming in a few days, according to our sources.
Airbud.
But this is really bad. There's no one in the town that can defend us from this, and it's going to destroy the town."
Huzzah!
Lucky for you.
So are they here to try and find your mage herb plantations?
Are they like the police?
As you're discussing,
We're not asking that in character, by the way.
Oh, okay.
No.
Are
yeah,
they,
well,
they like the
I
town
asked.
guard?
I asked in character.
are they the
as
air
you're-
police?
The men at arms.
as you are discussing this and asking questions, and this mage is like really worried for some reason. Small fleet flies overhead. It drops soldiers into the village to seize control. They split into groups, occupy various parts of the town. The two smaller ships land either side and take no further action. The largest of the airships lands at the far end of the town from the group. So you'll have a map in a minute.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
A man walks down from an alighting point on the craft, uses a spell of voice amplification, and starts to
Oi.
talk. Citizens of Dankbridge, Citizens of Dankbridge,
Nice.
I greet you as liberator and saviour from the evils of this mage and his malign horticultural ways. Join us in ridding this village of his blight, and you will be greatly rewarded. Resist, and you shall be taken as prisoner for disrupting our righteous crusade.
1,000 years dungeon. He sounds a little bit Asian.
Wow.
There's no Asian racism in here, don't you worry.
You'll be taken up with now.
An audience of villagers
Right.
goes quiet. Some murmuring can be heard. Suddenly, a voice pierces through the silence.
That wasn't piercing.
Snitches get stitches!
Yes.
Came a cry as a stone flew through the air and clocks this dude right in the face. He looks agged. Blood runs down his face and he grimaces in pain. Two Vipash guards quickly converse and come to the conclusion that, although their leader has been wounded by an enemy, that throw was pretty damn spot on. I mean, did you see that? That stone beamed him straight up in the head. They go on to discuss that if they can find that man, they are totally going to ask him to join their amateur mage cricket team, of which there are two members, both of them being the guards.
Cute. It's very
That's a
cute.
bit of universe.
Yeah.
Mage cricket teams
Oh.
need a minimum of 37.5 players, allowing for one dwarf. The sport itself has a 174% fatality rate and consistently receives poor ratings. The guards would later reassess their life ambitions. The man motions for his guards to start taking prisoners and seize key areas of the town. The man is pretty pissed and in full aggro mode. At
So
this
we've,
point,
wait, we've been watching this out of a window.
yeah, you heard his speech. You saw that little thing with the guards. Somehow you heard that thing with the guards.
Yeah.
You all agree that that's like kind of a banterish thing to say.
Yeah. Bands.
Lads.
At this point, the mage, in his panic, expecting you to sort this out because you're heroes,
Yeah.
has jumped the gun and drawn you a map of the area.
Hold on. We'll do it, but what's
Okay,
in,
no, go.
what's in it for us?
So in it for you, well, your stash of sticky icky isn't gonna be gone.
And why are we here in the first place?
You were stopping off just between adventuring, like you just visiting the
Is
town.
it
passing
notorious? Is it sort of like...
through. Or like you know
spoke
the
about?
guy, right?
Yeah,
I
you know the guy.
You
I
know
know
the guy.
I see.
And you're like, I know a guy who'll house us for a bit. Like he's got some
Yeah,
good
you
shit.
sort us out, yeah.
Yeah.
Open your mind.
Sleeping on
And so
sofas.
you just happened to be here in the Major's Tower.
Right, and... So he's a good friend.
He's a good friend. His
Right.
name's Budbeard.
Fuck off. That's genius.
Right, so
Continue.
he's showing us this map of the town.
All I can smell is his beard.
That's where he keeps his personal stash.
Yeah.
Inside his beard.
You are in the Major's Tower, which is in the bottom right corner.
Oh, look, Smithy's house. Oh.
And you can ask the mage about
Wait.
the different sections of the town for
Okay.
information and what his view of the situation is.
This boarding house.
This boarding house, yeah?
Budman. Beardy
Budbeard.
Budman. Beardy Budman Buttmum.
Yeah.
How many people are in this boarding house? How many people are in town?
Well, you can hear cries. Well, he can hear cries because he's a mage.
Mages.
And he
So
says
am I.
there
Cleric's a
seems to
mage.
be
You're a
someone,
druid.
A druid's a mage.
someone hiding upstairs, perhaps fighting off the soldiers that are downstairs. And there's 2 soldiers downstairs.
Okay.
They've already entered the house.
Oh, right, so we'll kick...
Right.
So I'm assuming because
But the building, what you can see, there's 2 entrances. One on the ceiling, through the ceiling. One on the floor.
Yeah.
If you can okay, no.
yeah, don't tell us anything else
Okay.
about it. Yeah, because he's a mage and this town is built around him.
He knows everything that's
He's
going
on. He's
on.
got like
Feelers.
feelers, so
I
he
see.
can
He's got
sense
fingers
what's
in the
happening.
pies.
It's built into the...
Yeah,
Fingers in
because
all
there's
pies.
there's dank buds everywhere, and he can kind of like sense stuff through the
know.
buds. I
The
assume.
buds resonate with him.
So how many... Just last sort of perspective question, yeah?
Yeah.
How many soldiers are actually in the town, roughly? If you can put a...
In the town, there's countless in the streets. He mentions to you,
In the streets?
in the main street, going through the middle,
Yeah.
there's fair few. If you walk through the street, you're most likely to get into a fight.
I see.
Well,
But through the various areas and specific buildings, there's a set amount. But if
Question-
you walk through the street, you're going to get into a fight.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Question.
It's inevitable.
I see on here that there's a well.
There is a well.
There is a well. Where does the well come out? Like, if we were to go into the well,
Yeah,
does the
what's-
well link with the stable, or can we use the well to get to the other side of the road, bypassing that fucky
Give
road
us the
full
details of the
men's?
water source.
When this town was first built,
Yeah.
no. But
Okay.
it's funny you say that.
Wonderful.
Yes, you spotted the underground tunnel, did you?
I did.
That leads from this tower to the farmer's hut and then to the well. If you can manage to climb up out of the well, you'll be out by the tavern.
But is there a way to cross the road safely without being seen?
Yes, but that would be up to you and how you go about the adventure.
Okay, cool.
Ah.
And any question? Sorry,
Max.
Ironbeard, Mr. Ironbeard.
So what's the population of the town?
So about 200.
Right.
At any given rate, there's always people passing through. Some people are staying, some people are going. You got the owners of you got the regulars in this part of town. This is, for lack of a better word, the business district. This is where the smithy is. There's a boarding house. There's a tavern. There's a couple of residential areas, but
Oh, this is only one part of the town.
it's the
Yeah.
first half of the town.
Oh, nice.
At the
nice.
far end, you can see a river,
Yeah.
A river.
but the bridge is heavily guarded, and there's no way across it at this point. in
So at the
time.
moment, would it be fair to say, so I've got an image in my head of what's going on, that the airship's landed, it's all kicked off, the stone was thrown, the groups of people that had accumulated to watch this dude come down and speak, they're at the moment being shuffled around by the soldiers.
Yeah, some are
Whoever
running for
responded.
cover. Some have
Yeah,
already.
some are like going in the houses.
Some are
doors
already
getting
there.
kicked
Some have like
down.
watched it from them. I'm
So
not
you
having
could
any.
say it's a bit like a raid.
I imagine
say
it's like
it's a raid?
the start of
Um,
Skyrim, right?
You could use that term. Yeah.
A raid, you could use that term, yeah? Okay, doors are definitely getting kicked in.
Yeah, they've got these things that they call battering rams.
Oh, right.
I know a guy who
portable
had
battering
one of them.
rams. Yeah, I do, yeah.
It's like pick up a sheep by the wall and just smash
right.
it.
At this point, I can just tell you the situation everywhere.
Nice,
At the
okay.
tavern, can you see the tavern?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
With my elf eyes.
he can tell you that there's about 10 villagers inside, and
The
outside,
tavern.
yes, barricaded,
Hmm.
and outside the tavern are 4 soldiers trying to get in. They look pretty grunty,
And are they?
Hey, it's right up your
Sorry.
street. Go on.
and they've got short swords, but that's all you know.
And are they in front of the tavern, facing the road, or are they to a side door, or?
Trying to get in.
The front door.
Trying to get in the front door of the tavern.
From the road, they're trying to get in the front door.
Okay.
They haven't got any subterfuge going on about it or anything.
Right, what I'm going to say right off the bat, as
There's
my...
Still more areas to tell you about.
Yeah, we'll
if you want
ask.
to hear them.
We'll ask if we want to hear
Alright, go
them.
on.
Yeah.
But
Keep going.
I'm thinking... Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about the people right off the bat. So for me,
It's fair.
bypassing the tavern and having to cross the road seems to eliminate a lot of danger. Now, I know it's a leap, right, of suggestion, and you know, feel free to tell me what you think about it. But I've got a bow and arrow, I've got a rope. I'm thinking zip line. We're in a mage tower. How tall's the mage tower?
Mage Tower,
Roughly in feet and meters.
the height of
Half and half.
Chubb Building.
Chubb building. Chubb building is pretty tall.
So go on.
I'd say it's about 100 meters tall.
Yeah.
So we could probably zip line using our weapons. My bow is a, you know, holdy thing. Down straight to the boarding house, where I think there's a lot less enemies. We wouldn't ever have to cross the road.
And there is an entrance on the roof.
And there's an entrance on the roof.
There's entrance on the roof.
Yes.
Well, let's ask the mage what
Quick
his
question.
suggestion is.
Are there actually? Sorry, just so we have an idea of what the situation at the tower is. Is there anyone approaching the tower? Have they beelined for the tower, knowing it is the
No,
mage's tower?
surprisingly enough, you think they would, considering it's a raid. They go to
They're
the.
making
main
their way
road.
through the town.
But I
first.
think, in the mage's voice, I think what they're doing is seizing the population central and then going after the labs. and
Yeah,
stuff
maybe
like
they're
that.
going for a
Oh, I
ransom.
see.
They're taking hostages.
Plus, it's
Well,
like
less than that,
it's a
they
key
want-
strategic point to capture a building close to the mage tower,
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
so they
Um,
can attack the mage tower
I
from
see
there.
what you mean. Okay.
At this point, he says to you specifically, consider like.
Me with all
'cause
the big ideas.
Well, you expressed your disdain about saving the villagers and stuff.
Fuck 'em, right.
I don't know. Like, I know you're great guys and super buff and whatever.
Yeah. You
There's-
hitting on me.
Probably no way you're going to do this alone. You need the hearts and minds of the villagers. You can try it. You can try it alone. If you all feel like you can do it.
Can I
but-
roll a perception
Well,
roll to
I'm-
see if he's hitting on me?
I'm going to chime in to say that as an elven prince, your alignment shouldn't be to forget about the villagers.
Yeah, but what is the relationship between specifically in our universe?
You shouldn't be ignoring people getting killed because
No,
you're
you're in-
neutral good.
I was exiled from my
Yeah, for being shit,
prince.
not for being evil.
You can
I
continue
feel
on
like
the
this
path.
is why we haven't
No.
worked with Mr. Ironbeard so
neutral,
much.
neutral
No,
good
you
though.
can-
I know we can't get into the alignment argument, but you could look at this situation rationally because you are an alpha.
Yeah,
code.
strategically-
There's a shit bunch of them.
This bypasses
Sensing-
us crossing the road.
You can
Sensing
definitely be skeptical.
the disagreement
Yeah,
in the
why?
group, Budbeard says, perhaps I can sweeten the deal.
Fucking better.
If you help me and my town and my people, because he knows everyone personally,
Yeah,
like they're all
yeah.
good friends of him.
They have lots of sashes.
They have plenty of sessions. I will grant you a big old plot of land and all the mage herb you want
I don't smoke.
and money.
Yeah,
money.
but yeah, you can
have
sell
money.
the mage
He's
herb.
getting
Ah.
desperate at this point. You give you money.
What do you make in the smithy? Because I can't see many reasons around here for someone to make weapons.
Well, the town gets a lot of, as you can imagine, a lot of people passing through wanting to buy the local specialty.
Yeah.
Grinders.
So we have a smithy for repairs. If people want to repair their weapons or buy something new, more arrows, we just keep it like on standby, like I don't know, a vending machine in a kebab shop.
Yeah.
So is there any possibility that there would be weapons stored in that building
They keep
of
it
any quality?
they keep it fully stocked at all times, basic but well forged.
Right, so I'm thinking that the more villagers we save
Ow.
and take to the smithy, we can arm them up
I'm thinking,
with weapons.
regardless of what we do, we're in a situation where we ain't going to get away unless it's a distraction anyway.
Shall I go over everything quickly?
Yeah, feel free. Yeah, just do
I,
it like
yeah, I want to know
You're
if
at the
there are
Mage's Tower.
if there are people in the boarding house, then we can take them on the way to the smithy, and then maybe attack the tavern last when we've got a bit of a following.
Yeah. Oh, quickly
Yeah,
before you go on, the main airship, is that across the river, or is
Yeah,
it?
all the airships are across the river
Okay,
in the
cool.
next area.
And they've seized the bridge.
Yeah, they've seized the bridge and the entire upper part of the town. This is like the last line. Like
Right.
everything happened really quickly, but it seemed
Yeah,
when
they've
crossed,
got like a perfect defensive strategy at this
but
point.
as soon as they crossed the river, that's when the villagers started to be able to push back a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, there aren't as many of them, and there's some hope.
Yeah.
Right,
So we know what's going on in the boarding house and in the tavern.
Right, I want the deets on the house.
Yeah.
Can you
the
sense anyone
mage
in there?
tell us what's happening in the two houses and in the smithy?
Those two houses over there, you ask.
I
Yeah.
ask.
My mage eyes don't see too well.
You
I can
fuck.
sense 4 presences. Seem to be hostile.
Is that in both houses combined?
My head. There's something else. There's a big dude. You better be careful of him, because you might not have a very good time if you try and face him
shit.
up front.
Where
So
did you-
basically,
where
he's
did you
just
see
really
him?
fat.
Well, there's 4, and there seems to be some sort of bruiser kind of dude.
Oh, he's a brute. Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, where
Brute.
did you see him? In the houses.
They're going between like the two houses. Like I can only sense the general presence
Yeah.
of the 4 soldiers. They could
Yeah.
be either
It's
or.
getting slightly further
Right then.
away.
Okay,
So,
Yeah.
Shaun.
my idea might be null
Yeah,
and
you're
void.
gonna ask the mage whether it's a good idea to zipline down to the boarding house or come out of the main door.
At this point, you might want to like, I don't know, write down notes about what's in where.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could give
We're
you. I
about
could
it.
give you these.
Nah, we're
No,
around
it's
it.
fine.
That is cool. If we need anything, we'll reference.
Okay,
it.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Some things might come. Okay, yeah.
mage,
I'll mention it if.
Yeah, fair.
buddy, buddy mage.
I'm gonna quickly go through everything next to the mage tower because
Oh,
you
yeah.
skipped over that.
Yeah,
Right outside is his farm. Can you see the farm?
I see the leaves, the herb leaves.
Yeah.
He's very protective over that.
I can
And
imagine.
despite his worry about the villagers, he's very adamant that you go there first and check the farmer's hut.
Fucking right.
And he mentions you can use his underground tunnel, which was said earlier.
So
And that
is the
leads
farmer's
to-
hut where he's storing his mage herb?
Tunnel leads to
Farmer's
the well.
hut to make sure all his equipment's fine.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all very expensive. But from there, feel free to like go back through the tunnel. Go
Is
to.
there farming equipment there? Rakes, hoes.
Diffusers.
You might be surprised at what you find there,
Right.
but you
Let's-
might also be surprised at what you find in the mage tower.
We could possibly go there to arm the villagers north to create a distraction on the road.
He-
and start
he
pushing
says-
back.
Not
Good
much in the
shout.
way of weapons, but there you're sure to find something to help you.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not like damaging pitchforks and
Yeah,
stuff.
I see. Yeah.
It's just basic equipment.
And the stables. Are you stocked up in
Yeah,
horses?
stables.
Stables.
Oh, we could release
I mean,
horses, cause distraction.
I've got a horse in there. His name escapes me.
It's a funny name.
Because I don't really use him that much. It's a nice thing to say.
Oh,
Um,
what little Duncan.
we only need to plough the fields once a year, just because of the growing cycle.
I see.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he's in there, and I don't know. You might find something of use in there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, of course.
Can we ask him if there is anything of use in the tower before we leave?
In the tower. Yeah, take anything you need.
All
So
right.
if you want to look around.
Yeah, do we?
Yes, please,
Shall I
yeah.
perception?
Yeah. Wait, what is
no,
it?
you
Mind?
don't need to. It's fine. He's just desperate to help.
Oh yeah,
get you to
because he
help.
knows what's there. So
Alright.
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
He's just like take anything you need.
yeah. Has he got like a list of useful equipment?
Right. First of all,
Yeah.
you look down to your right, Grun,
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
and for the first time, you see a dog. It's a war dog. You go-
Oh, right. For the first time,
Let's
I've
take-
noticed the war dog.
You think
Well,
to
we were
yourself,
pretty high.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
that's a fucking war dog. we can
Exactly
take a
what
war
I
dog.
thought.
And he goes,
Shit.
wait a second, and the dog opens its mouth and it's got no teeth. You go, yeah, its name's Gums. Gums the war dog.
Gron and Gums.
See, oh yeah.
Match made in heaven.
So you can take him with you. He's not going to do anything though.
Can he scratch, or is his main attack bite?
Considering he's had no teeth his entire life, he's never had to fight.
No, I know.
Right.
I'm the same
How did he
wavelength
become a
with
war
the-
dog?
Yeah.
That's his breed.
Oi.
Oh right.
Now, I've
okay.
developed the ability at my level to speak to animals.
Yeah, you have.
Yep. So
Yeah,
that's funny, isn't it? Yes, I have.
Do you want to roll a
Yeah,
mind?
go for it.
Yes, please. Yeah.
What did they do to you?
Oh
So
wow,
I
no,
cast
this
this
is good. This is good.
Yeah.
Because I
He can
hadn't
actually
planned this.
talk to us. Okay, so he
Plus-
rolled a 10 plus 2, I think.
I've got a plus
Plus 3 maybe. Mind.
+3. Yeah. So I would have asked the question.
It's a shitty little dog, right? So it's not hard to talk to.
Right.
He says to you.
Gums, right? First, because he doesn't know I can speak.
No.
Gums.
Oh right, sorry.
Gums, mate. You might need your...
Yeah.
like a brownhead, no lips. That's what they sound like. Anyway, Gums, we might need your help on this one.
Yeah.
We can use you to scout. You might need to cause a distraction.
No.
But I know that your heart is as much in those fields as old Budbeard there. And it
Oh,
touches
no.
me to see an animal in stress and pain.
Why did you humanise him? Now I feel bad.
It's difficult, yeah.
So the you want him to scout?
I'm basically asking him to just fucking tag along and sort us out.
Okay, sweet.
We don't expect him to fight.
as you
'cause
talk
I'm
to
like, mate,
him,
you've got
though,
no teeth.
Like he's been running around, like maybe he only just showed up, like maybe he was out in the village or whatever.
Yeah,
He
chilling
says, "I was by the farmer's hut." He does this all through my. How do you fucking talk to dogs?
Well, it's like a dog language.
Okay, dog language.
So he's barking at Kyle at this point.
He mentions
Carl's
out.
He-
barking.
he was-
understand.
he was by the farmer's hut and he saw a woman looking for that sweet sticky icky. I actually wrote that. And she doesn't look like she's with the bipartial lesion. She doesn't look like aggressive or like not friendly.
It's interesting. So she's taken the opportunity to basically.
Steal some sticky
That's
icky.
what it sounds
Or
like.
she, I think she's just passing through.
Okay.
But it's weird that she's passing through the time of the bipartial
Yeah.
lesion.
So I'm assuming that Kyle's like translating for us.
Yeah, so
That's what
I've
happened.
explained to all of you, blah blah blah.
Can you ask him? Does he know why there was a woman walking through, not concerned at all about massive soldiers everywhere?
Also,
Had he
side
seen
question.
anything relevant to it?
It seemed like she'd seen it all before. Again, though, it didn't seem like she meant harm. But it seems like she's been in that situation a lot of times.
Yeah,
We
he's
could
got a
do
nose
with-
for
And
these sort
she
of
can
things.
handle herself.
We could do with
Yeah, she
an
can handle
extra.
something else as well. My dick.
Says the dog.
Yeah.
Says Gums. His little red lipstick willy.
Okay.
Oh
Now
my
we could.
God.
We could,
Oh, it is
Serious?
like red lipstick, isn't it? Jesus.
we could use someone.
Right,
Like that
so
in
at this point-
situation.
Yeah, a dog with no
Or at
teeth.
least they might know something that we don't know.
At this point,
Sure.
you know everything you need to know about the town's business district.
Well,
the
first of all, I think we need to secure the farm, the stables, so we have a route of escape.
Oh wait, sorry.
Is there any more equipment?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course,
sorry,
yeah.
I want equipment, bruh.
Other than the dog.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but
There's an enchanted lighter that makes flame no matter where you are. Some would say it's windproof. Sometimes it doesn't work. But because it's windproof, they call it enchanted.
what's it called? A
I see.
whippo?
Right. So it doesn't work underwater.
No, it's
No.
just a windproof lighter.
Okay.
Okay.
Whippo's wizarding windproof lighters. I knew the guy that made it.
There's a mysterious mirror. Can't remember what that does.
Mysterious
Said
mirror.
Budbeard.
Oh, hey.
How big is it?
It's like a hand mirror.
Right.
Shotgun
so we can
on the
take
mirror.
That.
You
Yeah,
take
shotgun
that
on the
with
mirror.
you. That
Yeah.
might do something.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, you take that. Do you want to take the lighter?
I'll pocket that, yeah.
Yeah.
What are these books? Sorry, what are these boots?
Boots.
These boots here. are you
Yeah, I'm
guys-
gonna ask. What are these boots?
Oh, those are boots of higher jumping.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, maybe we
So
should
one
swap
of you
then.
can take them.
Yeah.
Said,
Yeah.
said
The elf should take that because I can't jump for shit anyway.
I'm pretty sprightly.
standard archer.
Yeah, man.
Vantage
I used to do
points.
high jump when I was young, but
Yeah. You were beaten.
stubby legs, man.
And underneath that, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a book of infernal machine.
Hang on.
He turns to you and says, that allows you to use any piece of science, no matter your knowledge of it, once. But then the book disintegrates.
So it's
That's
enchanted.
lucky.
It's
'cause-
almost like a. What do they call them? The books that you use to. Tomes.
Tome.
Yeah,
Time,
it's like
it's
a
a
buff
time.
book.
He goes, yeah, fuck it, I don't know.
Right. So this book can let you interact with something scientific once,
Well, yeah, if there's equipment in the
without rolling.
in the farm, then
Yeah.
you got that.
So, well, I'm an engineer.
Yeah, take it, man.
So at this point, I can do it if I roll.
And you get a +2.
But with that book, it will let me do it once
For free.
for free. Okay, so I'll take the engineering. Well,
And bear in mind, without it, you probably wouldn't, like, even with rolling, probably wouldn't be able to use it.
yeah.
So it'd be something with like a 21 roll.
Yeah.
And am I taking the magic mirror as well? Or do you want
Yeah.
to keep that?
No, because we can share that if we need.
Okay.
Like
He
whoever,
says take everything, because you'll probably...
yeah, whoever's taking point.
Is that
needs-
everything that he's got?
That is everything he's got.
Stingy prick.
Okay.
Can I have a roadie?
Also,
Yeah.
he's a general store, because a lot of people pass through, and he's the main source of trade
Yeah.
for the town. So he's got his own supply of general store goods if anyone needs anything.
Right.
So if you need to get something that
Miscellaneous
you could,
items.
that you could find in a store, you can get it from his tower.
So not weapons, just
No.
equipment.
Base
Well,
weapons,
we don't need
but you
weapons.
don't
Yeah,
need,
yeah,
you don't
we
need
got
base
nice ones.
weapons.
Has he got any specialty items?
Specialty items, not other than what he's already shown you.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get some
Wait.
caltrops.
Cow drops.
Yeah, because I don't have any caltrops.
Cow drops.
Caltrops.
I have caltrops.
He hands you cow poo. Is that not what you wanted? Okay.
I say take it back, you high fiend.
Fiend.
He goes, please stop. That's my feeling.
Get immersed.
But he does have caltrops, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has everything.
So I'll take like 10 caltrops for. I think it was 5 gold that we did last time. So
Yeah, go for it.
fuck it, that'll do.
I've still got my cow drops.
Yeah. If you want to buy something, buy it and take off the gold yourself.
I think I've got everything. I've still got my trip drops.
Yeah, you've still got a
Wire for trip traps.
a bow trap.
Yeah.
We don't have any smoke traps though because Dan and Toby had them and they're not here.
Uh-huh.
So we don't have any smoke traps anymore.
But I have 9 trip traps.
Yeah, you do.
So we might be good.
Right.
They're,
Okay.
like, crossbow
so
activated.
we've got all of our
Oh, nice.
all of the
Is there anything
equipment
else
that
you
he
need?
had.
Can you help me now? Can you help the town of Dankbridge? The fate of Dankbridge lies in your hands. Oh wait, there's more to read. Okay. You are outmanned and outgunned. The fate of Dankbridge lies in your hands.
Oh, I've been smoking
Okay.
a lot of fucking
Nice.
wizard weed. I'm short attention span for this.
Right, yeah, so we've taken all of the equipment from the mage tower, and he wants us to check on his fields.
Let's
But
go.
you don't have to.
And I'd like to secure the stables anyway.
Yeah, so head for the field.
Yeah, down we go, across the
Trying-
bridge and across to the farm.
Intercept this
So-
woman.
Yeah,
Take the underground tunnel. It's a bit damp.
Bit
Travel
dank.
through it.
bit dank.
Yeah, uneventful. You
Right.
come out and the farm is up.
Can we see anything?
Yeah, perception check to investigate the room, please. I'd like to roll.
First roll of the game.
It's
What's
a human
your-
right. I have a human right to roll.
First roll of the game, 40 minutes
What is
in.
it for
No,
perception,
do it on that too.
intelligence?
Yeah, mind.
Mind.
What's your mind?
My mind is...
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
no, it doesn't matter.
Okay. What was that?
19.
19.
As you approach the exit to the underground tunnel, comes up underneath the hut. You hear.
Murlocs.
That was supposed to be rustling and
Oh, I see,
clanging.
Oh,
yeah.
it might not be murder.
Oh.
Sounds like someone's rummaging.
Bong.
Pretty similar to what the dog told you.
Can I take
Having
a quick...
this knowledge, having this knowledge, you know that it's a woman looting, looking for sweet sticky icky. But you're like what I told
She
you about
sounds
earlier.
light-footed, so I assume
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
her because I've got high perception on that one.
Sort of roguelike.
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 Can I roll a dex roll? Have I put the boots on? Do I need to put the boots on? Or can I just say I put
You
the
have
boots
the
on?
boots.
Yeah, I have the boots.
You can just jump high now.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
just jump high. That's that's ironic.
Yeah, you put them on.
High as a fucking kite. I'd like to roll a dex roll to rush the room as the quickest and probably the most alarming.
And jump.
Yeah, running and
Really
jump,
high.
and jump really high. I assume we have to climb a ladder to get in, right?
That's fun. Oh right, yeah. So yeah.
From the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the
So you
tunnel.
can
Like a
leap
trapdoor.
out of the...
So yeah, you could leap up out the hole. Yeah.
I would like to leap.
Okay.
Like some sort of, rabbit cricket, and then draw my bow and shout, scum, freeze bag, and then correct myself and say, freeze, scumbag.
What's your okay, roll.
But I want to get it wrong first.
What's your dex?
Because it's cute.
+3.
Yeah, +3. Oh, yeah.
Is that D10?
Oh, they're
18.
rolls.
So
I wasn't-
21.
18, 21.
Fuck me, you guys are getting amazing rolls.
Yeah, you just wait. It started this way last time.
No matter. As you jump out the hole,
Yeah.
the woman snaps round, and in a split second, draws 3 arrows from her quiver. Whilst you're in midair, shoots one into your shoulder seam,
No, my seam.
another into your other shoulder seam,
My other seam.
and one into, I don't know, somewhere else on your clothes.
I imagine it'd be the
And you're
gooch
pinned
seam.
to the wall.
The gooch seam, right?
Gooch
no,
seam,
straight up.
definitely.
Gooch
It's a
seam.
warning.
So he's been pinned to the wall.
He's been pinned to the wall.
I
With
still
an
like.
18 as well.
Everyone, you
Fuck
both
me.
hear the commotion.
Yeah, we hear.
Scramble out. Upon seeing that he's not dead and only incapacitated, you're not like
Yeah.
on edge about it. You're like, oh, something funny's happened.
I'd like to dishearteningly say, freeze, freeze.
Have I carried the dog up with me up the ladder?
Of course you.
Of course I do.
The dog can
I
climb.
told you.
Are you racist?
Dogs can climb
Dogs
ladders.
can't climb.
Yeah, so we're all in this room.
Well, you two are standing. He's pinned to the wall by
Yeah.
arrows through some physics-defying feat that this rogue has.
Fucking
Can
taint arrow.
I cast a spell, please, my friend?
Oh,
Can
what
I
spells do
cast-
you
Go
have?
for it. You're standing right there. Go for
A
it.
fucking entangle.
Do you have that? Is your level up spell?
Yeah, he
No,
does.
can I quickly? Is there any chance you can quickly run me through just the spells I've got? Just name them.
Earth Blast and Entangle, right?
I don't actually know. You do have Entangle though, definitely.
Yeah, I've definitely got entangle anyway. So
Um,
obviously she's an archer. I don't really fancy
We're
this
archers.
happening to me. So I'm gonna entangle her,
okay.
and I'll roll. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
roll.
need to because it's a spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! Roll
Yeah,
eight
roll to make sure it hits, I guess.
and take off how many mana for that?
2.
Take off 2 mana. You rolled a 3.
Well, you rolled a 4
You rolled a 4.
Sorry.
plus
Um,
whatever your magic is. 2.
She easily sidesteps your, like, it doesn't even cast properly. Like, the entangle roots grow up about halfway.
And then sprout
then-
a flower.
They sprout flowers and some weed, mage herb.
Oh, that's a
Be-
good spell you got there.
Yeah,
Bonus.
because it's such a, like, charged land with mana. Budbeard's done a really good job. At this point, she calls out, you can keep going if you want. You can keep going if you want. You can keep trying to do stuff to her.
No, yeah, what's she saying?
She calls out to you. You're only going to get yourselves hurt.
Oh, I like her.
Oh,
She's
I do
spunky.
like her.
My pride.
I'd fuck her.
Put your weapons away
Take my weapon out.
before you hurt yourselves.
Okay, I'm
Did I
gonna
already
put
say
my...
hurt yourself?
No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay.
I'm going to put my battle axe away.
I'll raise my hands. Well,
He's
okay.
already dropped his bow because he's pinned to the wall.
I'll do this with my hands.
She approaches you
and
with
sort
haste.
of face them towards
She doesn't
me.
have much time to stay. You guys don't know what you're dealing with. I've followed these guys for a while. They're nothing to fuck with, like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh,
they ain't
The
nothing.
most powerful
So
clan.
who's played the Walking Dead game?
Me.
She's like Holly. Do you remember in the first
Oh,
season?
badass.
Badass Holly. She's like that.
Right, let's put it into perspective now.
Can we talk to her now? Or is she...
She's in a
Speaking.
hurry, but she says, look, these guys have no verticality about them. Even though they're in airships, which is
Aw.
actually weird. But, like, their entire, like, tactics and fighting style is based on the ground. She mentions to you, get height, look in the corner, there's ropes and hooks and stuff,
Get high.
and she quickly demonstrates a tactic.
How to throw a grappling
How to
hook.
throw a grappling hook to get onto a roof.
Sweet.
Okay, before
As
she
of this
leaves,
point,
is she's not going to leave right now,
DM
is she?
voice, difficulty of climbing buildings is significantly reduced.
Okay, nice. Yeah, she's not
She
leaving
leaves.
right now, is she?
She-
Oh,
she's
god damn it.
leaving.
Can I call after her? Can I roll a
You can.
charisma check?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
I'd also like to not roll for it, but I want to shout, "You bitch!"
I got a 2, so I call after her and she's gone, I guess. Fuck.
Hey,
Her ears prick up a little bit. She gives you the slightest bit of attention. What?
Oh, so I succeed. I thought you were looking for Mage Herb.
I found it. Bye.
Hi.
So cool.
Stunned
I
it
love
on.
her.
I love it
Charisma.
too.
Do you know why you passed it? You're going to pass it anyway. She just wanted to buy you off
Oh,
one more time.
what a bitch.
Oh,
I still love her.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've drawn her as well.
I guess we now have grappling hooks.
so,
I wanted
You
to
can
hurt
scale
them.
buildings.
quick question, just to remind me.
Go for it.
Where are the airships here? Where
Across the river.
They're all across
Airships.
the river.
On the map right now.
No.
Okay. Right, I just
It's out
thinking
of
about
the-
that. Yeah.
Campaign, I guess.
I might
Slightly
have.
further.
The thing is,
No,
I've started it,
they're
but it's nowhere near ready to present.
Right.
But I can. If we get there, I can do it. She then leaves.
Right, I would like to Is the door open or closed? Of the farmer's hut.
Well, I assume she closed it behind her.
Or she just left.
No,
She
she
wasn't-
jumped out a window.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
Backflipped.
So it's
Can,
closed.
can I crack the door and have a peek? Do I need
Mm-hmm.
to roll a perception to see my surroundings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also to see if you get uncovered or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like
So you're peeking out the farmer's hut. You can hear commotion about in the village.
Oh, it rolled.
No,
You
that's
have to
cool.
roll again.
I'll roll again. That better have been a 1.
You look either side
It
of
looked
you.
like a 20.
That's cool.
18 plus
Okay.
2 or 3.
Yeah, 2. So that's 20.
You hear a neigh from the stables, and to your left,
Yeah.
with your elf eyes, again you see the four. Like you already know this, but just reaffirm. You see the 4 guards. They're still trying to get him through the
Tavern.
Into the tavern.
Right.
into the tavern. 4 guards sieging it.
As far as I can see towards the stable, are we good?
You're good. You're fine.
well-
Absolutely
well, from
fine.
this
we know
roll,
that that's secure at this point.
He
are the
he gets high enough to know everything
Yeah,
surrounding.
are the people who are sieging the tavern far enough away from the people on the main street to not get seen? Like, if we attacked the tavern,
People.
would the people in the street see us?
If you approach it from the road, yes. Any other way, you're good.
Okay,
Sick.
fine.
Their aggro range is very small.
Right,
Okay,
so
nice.
I've seen that.
They were preoccupied, didn't they?
Yeah, the people
They'll do
fight
the
trying to break into the tavern completely separate from the people trying to row. It's like
Yeah.
a different instance.
Again, you hear a neigh.
We can
from
get
the stable.
said the horse. I heard a horse. We're heading the right way. We should head over to the stables. I
Yeah,
suggest.
stables.
Well,
is just
he's
next
asked
to
you
us.
to check out his farm, so it's the least you could do for the mage.
So at this
Yeah.
point, we've noticed that his tools are okay, right?
His
His tools, like the mage's tools, they're all fine.
Yeah.
In the shed.
Oh right, yeah.
'Cause
Sorry.
he wanted us to check on
But
them.
you did notice again grappling hooks. in the
Oh
ground.
yeah,
so
we've taken.
Yeah, we got
them,
those.
Everyone's taking the grappling
Right,
hooks.
so-
I assumed.
to the stable, right?
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
stables.
To the stable. Nonchalantly
To the
ambling to the stable.
Till-
To the
till-
sweat drips down my.
yeah, you saunter over nonchalantly towards the stables. Nothing's really going on. It's pretty quiet around here. I mean, who cares about a fucking horse when the town's being raided?
Said the horse.
You can look around.
I looked
Yeah.
around.
Well, you go into the stable and you can look around. Obviously, there's a horse, but you can look around.
So there's one horse in this stable.
You can look around.
Okay,
No, but is there
I'll
one
roll
horse in this
perception.
stable?
Look around.
Perception
Oh,
roll.
may I look around?
20.
Yes, you may.
Okay. Well, straight away,
What do my dwarf eyes see?
your dwarf eyes, eagle eye. That horse's name is Duncan,
I know him.
and
I saw him in a film once.
so that's what his nameplate says. Like for the
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
horse, there
20
is one
perception.
horse.
Yeah. Good shout.
In a corner, there's some horse sedative drugs called Majormin, riding gear,
Major Min. Makes no sense.
and a jousting spear.
Oh, fuck. We could have
is it
some
a
fun
war
with this shit.
joust?
No, it's
A training joust.
It's a tournament joust.
So it will shatter on impact
Still useful though.
for distraction.
Who's to say?
We could use it to pole vault onto stuff.
So I'm going to use my fun spell again, and I'd like to speak
Oh
to
yeah, you
this
can
animal.
talk to
Oh,
Duncan.
I thought you were going to
Straight
entangle
up.
him.
I'd
Okay,
like all 4 legs. I'd like to speak to him.
roll
Yeah, roll
and
again.
take away
3 mana.
3 mana.
Plus
Okay.
3, so 20. And I'd
20.
like to say, alright, Duncan, basically, look, we're friends. We're all looking to help out the town. We're going to need you just in case it goes sour. And I've got the dog with me at this point. Don't worry about the dog, Duncan. Woof. Gums is alright. I've spoken to him. One of them ones, you can't understand him, but I can. So if I let you out, I'm going to trust you to take cover somewhere, hide, so that I know that we can rely on if we come back. I don't want you getting captured, Duncan.
I'm sorry, all I could think was a horse hiding behind a chest high wall.
Yeah.
And like blind firing.
Blind firing.
But his head's
Just
just like
like
poking
wings.
over.
Did you press A to vault?
He says
Vault. Nice.
yeah, nice. He says I'm a horse. Not much else, but from your druid understanding, he gets you.
He's
Okay.
agreeing, okay.
He is not
So
a
I'm
smart
gonna-
horse.
So yeah, he's about.
I'm now going to let him out and trust that he can
He's
accompany
too
us to, like,
stupid
cause some
to have
trouble.
any sort of free will
Yeah.
to like have like the
Understand.
concept of freedom, right? He doesn't know it.
He's
'Cause
never known it.
He's never known it because from a young age he's just been in captivity all the time.
Well, it's a good job Grun told him to go find some cover.
Yeah, he doesn't know because he's got nothing to miss. It's like a blind person,
So
right?
that will almost be like a hide. That'll be it was almost.
And
as
he's like,
I'm
yeah, I'm
saying.
a horse.
Hide.
Yeah, I'm a horse.
Yeah.
That's
But he's not going to follow us.
He'll do whatever you say.
Okay, so he's not like
hiding.
poo brain horse. Like he does know what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing to a point.
Okay.
He just
Right,
has
so-
bad linguistic skills.
As a horse would. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so there's a Majorman.
Majorman.
How much?
Enough to knock out a horse.
Ju-
And humans, I
yeah,
guess.
enough to knock out one horse. So like 2 doses.
2 humans probably.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And like 4 human doses.
Shall I take that?
Something
Yeah,
like
you
that
take
be applied
that,
to an arrow.
because you can put it on your arrows.
I'm gonna take 2 doses of mage ketamine.
I do have a gun though, so I could put it on a bullet.
Keep getting a fucking
Got a
gun.
gun.
Yeah,
He's
I've
got a flintlock pistol. 'cause
Flintlock
he's an engineer.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know how long that takes to reload?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
can
we
use it
took that
once
into
in battle.
consideration.
Is it mad high damage?
Oh yeah,
No.
wait.
No.
Ah.
Low damage.
You could make it mad high, but then take a turn to reload.
More
Yeah.
2 turns.
No, I think turn to reload now isn't alright.
Yeah, I reckon low damage and turn to reload.
Okay.
Because it just gives me a
Yeah.
ranged attack.
Well, and you can, if you might find something to make it better.
He's got a
Yeah.
battle axe.
It's true, man.
So
Yeah.
can I take the 2? Yeah.
Yeah, you take the Majorman.
Oh, yeah, of course he has a battle axe. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a fucking battle
axe.
2 ket.
But the pistol means I can kill someone
I don't
from
know
far
any
away.
engineers who use battle axes.
This
Dwarf.
one.
It's a dwarf, yeah,
That's very
standard.
fucking-
I can't have another weapon, I don't know how to
Pick
use
in
it.
it. Or hammer. Never mind.
No,
It's fine.
he doesn't know.
So,
Fuck
He
it,
grew up in
doesn't
a
matter.
mountain full of axes.
You took the major min.
You're up in Axe Mountain.
Axe Mountain.
You took the major min.
Just trade axes for cigs. Cigs for more axes. I'm
God
sorry,
damn it.
carry on.
Go on.
And forego the riding gear and jousting spear.
Yeah, you don't want any of that, do you?
See, I want it to be fucking fun, but I don't know what I'd do with it.
I
And
don't
I'm
think
telling the
there's
horse to
any
hide,
point
so I think I should
riding
throw
him.
the sling over the horse and
Okay.
sort of strap the
Yeah,
javelin
yeah.
to his
set
side.
up the horse for
Yeah.
riding.
Put
Okay.
it on the horse, but
I
the
mean,
horse is staying here.
you're not stupid. You know how to do
Yeah,
that.
So do you reckon, Anne? Sorry, wait.
Max.
From-
DM, please stop for a moment. Max, do you think you might be strong enough to cast the jousting spear with a lot of force? What's your strength?
No.
Jousting spears are
13.
insanely
Oh, okay.
long and unbalanced.
And it shatters on impact, so
I
It's
just
the
thought it
balance
might.
of weapons, though, thrown weapons.
I reckon we should just leave it.
Yeah, right. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
it might be an interesting distraction, but
It wasn't
It's
sure.
too big to carry,
no.
really.
I know it wouldn't be subtle. I just wanted to throw it at someone.
So from here, looking at the map,
Yes.
you can go back through the underground tunnel and take height.
Does
to
that lead
begin
back
with.
to the Mage Tower?
Leaves back up to Mage Tower, but you've
Right.
got the height to.
I'm
Enter.
interested on the tavern. Though.
Or
We could zipline down still.
or you could
Yeah, we
continue
could.
going to reach
Tweech.
Reach.
the well exit.
Because
Hold on,
I think
can I-
there's still the big guy here. I don't want to fucks with him. Yeah.
Right, so we should go to the tavern.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold
Yeah.
on, first, the big guy's in the middle of the road.
No,
No,
he's
he's-
in the.
Big guys
Houses.
in
By
the
the
two
two
houses.
houses.
Middle
Right,
of the road
so-
is a stock encounter.
At this point, can you just quickly remind me who was in the boarding house, the situation?
Yeah, in the boarding house, it's 2 entrances,
Yep.
ceiling and ground. If entered, okay, no, I did that last time. There's a scared villager upstairs
hmm
and 2 soldiers downstairs.
If I say now, because we're in
Oh.
a bit of a tight spot here. Time is not on our side. You need a vantage point. You're not really going to be much use climbing on the well or the farmer's hut
Yep.
to keep an eye on the tavern.
Not high enough, man.
I don't want to make it ridiculously complicated.
Wait, sorry.
Oh, should we split up?
Sorry, did you ask 2 houses or boarding house?
Boarding house.
Shit, sorry, start again.
Oh, so the 2 houses have
Wait,
one
no, you
guy.
asked boarding house.
Yeah, I did ask
Yeah, that's
boarding
right,
house,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Shut up, and
So
Idiot.
one guy and
Right.
2 soldiers. That's fine.
yeah,
if
we
I
did.
say
I take that side of the road. You take the
Sean,
others.
yeah, Sean, hop onto the
Yeah.
top of the boarding house,
Yep.
and that would give you a vantage
From
point.
the Mage Tower.
You,
Yeah.
if Max.
Well, is he travelling separately then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so all he's doing is just gonna. What I'm suggesting, or you're doing, it ain't you're
No, it was
My
my idea in the
character.
first place.
hop onto the boarding house.
Yep.
You can get us a vantage point overlooking the tavern. Keep an eye on the front door. Meanwhile, I'd like to pop over there with you, approaching
To
from
the tavern.
the back round the left of the well to the
Yeah,
back
we
of the
can
well.
come out of the well.
Yep, and we can pop to the side and try and extract the villagers through a window behind.
Who's got the boots of higher jumping?
Shaun has. Sorry.
But we have
Jack
grappling
has.
hooks.
You do?
So,
Yeah.
how many entrances to the tavern is there? Just the main door?
Main door, there's a back door. Well, there's a back window that's known to be unlocked.
Oh, okay.
That's handy because the grappling hook would just be.
But there's
Yeah.
no windows on the ground floor apart from at the front.
And,
Okay.
and the roof is solid.
Roof is solid.
At
Okay.
this point, then I would like
Yeah, do you want to
to.
go back to the main
I'm gonna
door?
take the unexciting tunnel back to the mage tower, climb to the top, and I'll wait there for a moment
Yeah.
while these guys work out what
You
they're
can
doing.
be
good.
our watchtower at
Yeah,
this
that's
point.
gonna so that's gonna take you like
a
5
little
minutes,
while, yeah.
5 to 10 minutes to like run back through the
So
tunnel.
wait, you're going into
Get-
the mage's house.
And I'm going to the mage
He's
tower
going back
to the
through.
top,
Yeah, that's where the tunnel leads.
and then I need
Yeah.
to get back. I need to get onto the
Why
boarding
don't you
house.
just go there?
Because there's
'Cause
people
that-
on
you're
the
crossing
street.
the road.
Yeah, if he
I don't wanna
crosses
cross
the
road.
street.
Straight up. Hold on a minute. I've got a dog.
What about it?
You have
Little-
got a dog.
Fucking go. Distraction.
Alright.
Cause
you-
a distraction.
So you want to
I'd like
send the dog down the street?
No, I'd like the dog to make a beeline. Because
For
the
where?
dog knows the village as well
For
as
what?
anyone
Okay.
in the
No,
village.
yeah, yeah.
For
right?
what?
To make a beeline for the other side of the street.
To do
so
what?
that the soldiers are more concerned with.
So
The
what
dog-
soldiers
the
are you
war
distracting?
dog.
Just the ones that are walking the street, yeah?
I'm
Yeah.
distracting the people that would notice Shaun making
Okay,
a
the
beeline
people
from the
that you
farmer's
would
hut to the
encounter.
border.
But I'm
Okay,
not going to
okay.
be doing that because then I won't be able to get on the roof of the
Yeah,
boarding
you
house.
can. You can jump right on
Yeah,
top
you've
of
got a
it.
grappling hook and boots.
You've got the
You can
boots
do
of
that.
high jump.
You
can
don't
literally
have to go
hop
from
right
the
in
mage's
front.
tower to
That
get on the
means
roof.
that means you'll be able to get onto the boarding house at the same time that we're at the tavern, as
Yeah.
opposed to walking all the way back.
Is there much risk? Is the dog going to succeed?
Well, you would have to roll
I
for the
can roll
dog
for
to
the dog
distract.
first.
You should roll for the dog.
And you have reflex. You have elf dex reflexes.
Yeah.
So you won't be quickly
Yeah.
chasing after it.
Yeah.
But if I roll,
See what the dog's doing.
2.
Dog, please.
Right. So what does the dog do, Dan?
Grun approaches the dog.
In comes Grun.
He goes bark, 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 and he points a bit.
or it's more of a. For me, it might have to be more of a tap because I can only speak to animals for 1 minute. I'm more like urging him towards a direction.
Okay, right.
Go.
The dog looks up at you,
Oh.
runs in the direction you said, surprisingly enough.
Oh.
Keeps running. And he keeps running. And he keeps running. Soldiers glance at the running dog, realise it's just a running dog,
Yeah.
and don't pay any mind to it.
Is he gone now?
The dog's gone, yeah, dog ran away. You told
Fuck.
him to run away, so he ran
So
away.
he's gone.
Yeah.
So how about
Because you rolled so low.
an obscuring mist? Is that something I generate on my person, or can I cast it ranged?
I
You
think
can.
it's a AoE.
If you do it now while you're at the stables, all it will do is make mist around the farmland area.
Yeah. It's
It's-
like 20 meters maybe.
It follows you as a person as well.
I see.
Wouldn't be
okay.
good.
So yeah, so it
I
cloaks
just
you.
see like a cloud walking
yeah,
towards them. I
it
wonder what
cloaks
that
you,
is.
but yeah.
Right, to the mage tower I go.
Okay. So
Unfortunately,
you're gonna run
So
back.
while you're doing
Lost
that, what
that
are you guys
dog.
doing?
We're gonna
Alright.
move through the tunnel up the well
He had gums, he wouldn't do anything.
and try and. Are we gonna go through the tavern from behind, or are we gonna attack the front door?
Well, what I'm thinking is we could confront. There's 4 guards there. We're waiting on Shaun to approach the tower to give us an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
You already have a
We,
general idea, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
of
know
course,
that.
yeah,
You know there are
it's
4
like-
at the front.
You know what I'm saying. Keep an eye on that side of the town.
Not a bad idea.
Now I think we should pull the villagers out of the back of the tavern
Right.
and get them away, and then see what we can do with the soldiers
Just make
in
sure you
front.
don't
But I
lose
don't
any,
want to
right?
alert them.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't
So
want to alert 'em.
we're gonna come out of the well,
Wait,
move round to the back of the.
you
Tavern.
approach
That's what we're gonna
the
try
well
and do.
exit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so roll dex
Yeah. Grappling hooks.
for grappling hook to both of you to
What,
both
from
of
the
you.
well?
Yeah.
Both of you.
To get out of the well because it's slippery. It's been raining recently.
I got 15
I got 12 plus 1, so 13.
and 13. Yeah, I reckon I can get up fine, but
You-
Kyle
you
makes
did.
noise. But he still gets up.
You, whilst climbing up,
Dislodge a stone. Sorry, DM. Apologise.
your feet
Don't smite
slip
me.
on the wall, your legs give out, and you slam against the side of the well on your shoulder, whilst hanging onto the rope.
Grun.
Okay, can I roll a
I
strength check
see.
to pull him up?
Lose 1 HP.
Fucking hell.
Or can he get his can he get up himself, or do I need to help?
Um,
Is it just a momentary slip? It
Yeah.
seems
yeah.
like it would be,
After that, he
He
can get
gets up
yeah.
fine. Okay. So we're outside of the well at this point.
Ouch! Like a PS1 ouch.
Yeah.
Hey! Ouch!
DJ.
Stop it!
The polygons
DJ.
merge with the wall.
Dictionary.
So are we going to move just straight round the back of the tavern
Yeah.
and try the
So I assume
window?
we sort of, like shift our way over the top barrier of the well,
Like
Yeah.
a snake.
Okay.
make our way towards the back of the tavern.
It's considering like the way the tavern's lit at the front, lots of artificial light, right?
Yeah.
And then to the sides, none. So like you know when you're standing in light and you look at a dark area, you
Yeah.
can't see anything because of that. The soldiers at the front, they can't see you, right?
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
So
but we can see them.
You
Fine.
can see them fine.
Cool.
And
Science. It's like
through
the Big
the-
Bang Theory.
it's like
Solarized.
it's like Professor Einstein, McHawkins.
I believe it was Professor
The
Weinstein,
theory of everything.
McSporkins.
The theory of being disabled. Fucking
The
hell.
theory of it's okay if a normal person
It's
acts
like-
disabled in a film.
It's like that film, The Fault in Our Stars is Our Cancer.
Eddie Redmayne, the disabled.